So unless Jimmy's stats is like way out there, to win the Super Bowl and say, okay, Jimmy did this. They only got here because of Jimmy, and they not trying to put the caveat of defense and running game. Yes, but if Jimmy got me there, but my defense is what really did it, and put it this way, if Jimmy is just the bus driver, like he was y'all first time y'all went, I'm sorry, I'm not offering you multiple first ones. I give you a first, maybe a third or fourth, but I'm not, I'm sorry, he's not, he ain't Wilson, Holmes, Manning, Peyton. I ain't talking about Eli, or Rodgers or somebody like that. He ain't Drew Brees. You know what I'm saying? He not lighting it up like that for me to give you multiple
first of all, I reject the notion or the talking point that he was a bus driver. He went into New Orleans and outdueled Drew Brees in the Superdome.
That's for one game, though, bro.
Okay, I understand, but he
season.
Listen. He went to New Orleans and outdueled Drew Brees in New Orleans. He backdoored and went to the Rams after being down 26-7, led a comeback and won that game. Week 17 with the division and home field on the line, went to Seattle and beat Russell Wilson in Seattle. Beat Aaron Rodgers twice. Once on Monday night, and you can't say it was the defense, and the second time beat him in the playoffs. At the end of the day, he was the main reason. The main reason that we was the number one seed and made it to the Super Bowl. Because if Jimmy don't play well, then we don't have the number one seed and home field throughout. On top of the fact that we are 7-26 without Jimmy under center.
That's why you get a first round. Okay. That's why you get a first round. But you don't get multiples because
we talking about two Super Bowls. We talking about two Super Bowl appearances and a Super Bowl win as a starting quarterback.
If your defense and running game is the main factor, I ain't saying it's the only factor. I ain't saying he ain't do nothing. If it's the main factor that you got there is your defense and your running game, I'm not giving you multiple first rounds for Jimmy. Again, like I said, if Jimmy,
you won't get my quarterback, and we'll go to a third Super Bowl, and you'll be sitting there watching, kicking yourself in the butt because you didn't go ahead and trade for a Super Bowl quarterback. Like, he's proven a winner. And again, this is a big if because my team has dealt with a whole lot of injuries. It's no guarantee nobody gets to the Super Bowl. But if my team gets back to the Super Bowl with Jimmy, and we win a Super Bowl, that means twice in the last 3 years, the 2 years that he was healthy, we make a Super Bowl, we win a Super Bowl. You're not giving me no first and no third for no Super Bowl quarterback.
Same here,
Who's a proven winner? I'm not taking it.
Would he get that right now? No. That's my point. But he's already been to one Super Bowl. He's not getting that
but the
right
reason
now.
The reason why he can't right now is because he has proven to be or shown to be injury prone.
Exactly. That's why you're not getting multiples.
Yes, if I win the Super Bowl, I am. If I go back to the Super Bowl and win a Super Bowl, yes, sir. Yes, sir. You're not getting no Super Bowl quarterback for no first and no third. Especially if he ain't even hit 30 yet. He still got another 7-8 years to play.
They're not giving him two multiples because of his injury proneness. He missed almost all of last year because of the injury. He missed his whole first year. So you've only played one full season of football. And that wasn't the year. That was the year you went to the Super Bowl.
That's right. And so again, like I said, if he play a full season this year and we get back to the Super Bowl and we win it, I'm sorry. 2 Super Bowl appearances, a Super Bowl champion. He was on his way to be Super Bowl MVP when we lost to Kansas City.
On his way, but he didn't.
That's right. And the defense gave up a 10-point lead in the fourth quarter.
Bruh, I ain't giving this to you because I'm worried that just like last time, you went to Super Bowl, then you missed most of your season the next year. You go to Super Bowl, you liable to miss most of the season they shit.
Okay,
I'm not spending that kind of capital.
Okay, so you'd rather use that capital. You'd rather use that capital on an unproven rookie where it's gonna be 3 to 4 years before you even competing, or you gonna spend that capital on a vet?
No, because
who gonna walk into the building?
I'd rather
walk into the building, and just like here in San Fran, when he walked into the building, the whole team gravitated towards him. He's a leader on this team. At that point, he would be a proven winner. Well, he's already a winner, but he would be a proven winner. He'd be a made man in any locker room that he go into. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
I don't see anybody needing a quarterback that bad to give you 2 first for him.
If you want to,
I don't see it.
The coach, the Indianapolis coach, who they quarterback is injury prone, but he ain't proven to be a winner.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Because he didn't necessarily get them to the Super Bowl. He did, you know, win 2 games, put them in a position, and Foles went and did the rest. But
that's my point. And that team got a good defense. They got a good running game. They got a great offensive line. If you
Wentz would have to, they would have to lose badly. I mean, they would have to have a serious losing record. I'm talking 1-15, 2-14 for me to give you multiples and replace Wentz. I can't see it, bro. But that's just me. If I'm the GM, I'm not giving you multiple first for Jimmy. Now, first and third in the same year, yeah, I'll do that. I'll take that chance. But 2 first,
I wouldn't
multiple
take,
years.
I wouldn't take.
I'm missing out on some serious draft capital.
If that's the case, I can keep Jimmy, try and run it back and win another championship with the same team, and keep my young quarterback on. Like I said, I got him for 5 years regardless. I ain't paying him much as nothing. So I keep him for another year, and at that point, I'll even say, look, if y'all don't want to,
so what happens when he get injured again, and then you kicking yourself in the butt?
I got Trey Lance. No, I'm not. I got Trey Lance in the cut.
But you're kicking yourself in the butt because that's his. That's
no,
it.
I'm not.
Now you just gonna let him go. Now you can't get no trade for him. That's my point.
I'm not just gonna give away a Super Bowl winning quarterback. I don't care what happens.
That's not giving him away.
Yes,
first and the third in the same year.
For a Super Bowl winning quarterback that's not 30 years old, that's giving them away.
Yes. No,
that's giving them away.
We'll agree to disagree.
Yep.
We're gonna agree to disagree. Because I don't see it. You ain't got enough proven sample for me to give you multiples. You only got 2 full seasons?
And 2 Super Bowl appearances.
I don't care. It's 2 full seasons out of 4.
So
your history tell me that after you get San Fran there, then the next year you liable to bomb or get hurt or something. You know
well, I don't know if
if he had multiple winning seasons. If he went to the Super Bowl and then last year didn't get hurt, had a winning season, made the playoffs, but didn't go that far, and then go to the Super Bowl this year, okay. But you ain't got that. You got a losing season.
My point is
he missed the whole season. Go ahead.
My point is that he don't have to have that. At the end of the day, it's about, can you win? Or are you a winner? And it's too many teams that don't have, that. You think the Redskins or the Washington football team wouldn't give up multiple firsts with that defense that they got? Young team, you can get a quarterback who done been to 2 Super Bowls and won a Super Bowl.
They the anomaly because they do ignorant stuff all the time. Dan Snyder do ignorant stuff all the time. So he might do it. But I don't see it. I don't see it happening.
Don't feel like they are a quarterback away. And if Jimmy can lead this team back to the Super Bowl and win a ring, there's gonna be multiple teams who's gonna say, you know what, we willing to take a chance. We just got to keep him upright. Let's get Jimmy. And let's build our offensive line to make sure we can protect him and make sure he got some weapons. And if we do that with our good defense, we're going to be able to win games and compete for a Super Bowl.
I don't know, man. Hey, because you got Aaron Rodgers be available next year. So I just don't know. I don't know if I'm giving multiple.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that because Aaron Rodgers has said that he's getting along with the GM now and stuff like that. So he got the leverage. And it puts Green Bay in a position where At the end of the season, they're gonna have to come to him, make him the highest paid quarterback in the NFL. He gonna have to get a deal bigger than Patrick Mahomes. You know what I'm saying? Multiple years, and they gonna have to punt on Jordan Love and try and see if they can get something back for Jordan Love. Like that's just how it's gonna have to play out because he haven't proven enough.
No, but I don't know if Aaron want to stay.
Unless Aaron Rodgers crapped the bed like he did in the NFC Championship game last year. Because there's no way Tom Brady throws you 3 interceptions in the third quarter and you can't pull that off and you supposed to be this great. Not to mention that he really crapped himself on that one particular play in the fourth quarter when he broke out the pocket. It wasn't nobody on the right side of that field. He could have walked into the end zone and he throws it back into the middle of the field and they break the pass up. He could have scored a touchdown. That would have put him up. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, but he is a proven winner. He's played pretty much every season. He's what, a 2-time MVP? I know he's at least one.
So, I think he's a 3-time MVP or something like that.
Is he? I know he's won it. I can't remember how many. But I don't know, bro. I don't see giving multiple firsts with Jimmy. I don't care if he won the Super Bowl or not, because I don't see him being able to do it pretty much single-handedly. He's gonna have to have one heck of a defense and a running game.
Well, he didn't have that for the last 2 years.
Who?
And he get Aaron Rodgers. Then had a running game.
No, his defense ain't been that great. Now he's had a running game.
It ain't been great, but it's been a top 10 defense.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
Yeah. He didn't have a top 10 defense. He didn't have a top 10 defense for the last 2 years. He got 2 bookend defensive ends. That defense been good enough. He ain't been good enough. He wasn't good enough against San Fran. He wasn't good enough against Tampa Bay.
I don't know.
What you mean you don't know? He got to the championship game twice and couldn't. He got blew out against San Fran.
Nah, I'm talking about the top 10 defenses 2 years in a row. I don't know. Well, like I say, I don't like my backup situation with the Cowboys. Ain't none of them impressed me at all. And I thought Garrett Gilbert was going to show something. He did a nice little sample size against the Redskins last year. Don't know why they didn't go ahead and play him again in the following week instead of putting Andy back in there. I'd have made Andy sit a little bit. Let me see what Garrett can do with another game under his belt. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't really showing me nothing this year. So I ain't happy with my backup quarterback situation. If something was to happen with that, we we dodged a bullet on his shoulder. But I don't like my backup, man. I think we need to see if there's any vets out there we can bring in. I think I feel a little better if we had a vet. I ain't liking none of my backups.
I'm gonna tell you
my defense. I'm liking what Quinn is doing with the defense. I got to see what this is gonna look like for real when game day comes, when it really counts. But for the moment, I like what he's doing with the defense. He's got everybody bought in. That Parsons boy is a beast. That dude's a beast. Literally all over the field.
I can't say I ain't seen him enough, so I ain't gonna make no judgment. I do know that Jalen Smith, that's his name. He's a liability on defense. And what I'm gonna tell you the same thing I told DeRon. Your defense is gonna be overrated this year because of your strength of schedule. Like y'all gonna play.
Y'all have said it about our team is considered overrated every year. I really wish they stopped making them overrated and underrate these suckers. And that's when they really come alive. My defense come alive when they consider the underdog and don't have a shot. I don't know why that is. I hate that, but heck, I wish they stop hyping us up. I really do.
Well, see, it's gonna come during the season, because like I say, outside of Tampa Bay and maybe the Chargers, the rest of the games in like y'all first 9 games is against teams with no quarterback. You know what I'm saying? They kind of bad teams. And so y'all gonna pile up wins on them. Y'all gonna pile up wins on them and gonna have good stats against them. But the defense that he's bringing, which is the defense y'all ran a couple of years ago when y'all had that black dude who was your secondary coach or something.
I know you're talking about. I can't think of his name at the
Yeah, me
moment. For
neither.
some reason. Jerome something.
No. I can't think of his name, but
Yeah,
anyway,
his name was Jerome something. Secondary coach. Oh no no
yeah,
no 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 no.
he
You talking about Richards.
Rashard,
Rashad,
Chris Rashard.
no, that
Yes,
wasn't his name.
yes, it was. It was Chris
No.
Rashard.
You talking about the dude that was a coach over at
Seattle.
Seattle? Nah,
Yes,
I don't believe that was his name.
yeah, that's him, bro. Yeah, that's him. I'm looking at him right now. Chris Rashard.
Yeah. Well, I
And
thought his name was
so,
something else. His last name was something else. Bro,
uh,
that's bad. That's bad.
but so y'all bringing back that cover 3 defense. You know, which is the same thing he ran in Atlanta. The same thing, where he come from, that Pete Carroll tree. So that's the defense that he gonna bring back, which is gonna let your players play faster. A lot of them have been in that system already. But the issue is that, number one, since the Legion of Boom, there's been a gang load of teams that then decided that they wanted to run cover 3. So most of the NFL then seen it a whole lot. We ran it, Atlanta ran it, Jacksonville ran it, Seattle ran it. Like, everybody decided that they wanted to try and emulate what Seattle did. The other issue is on the outside, you play that cover 3. If your pass rush don't get there, your corners is not gonna stand up man to man with no help. They not gonna be able to do it. And you don't have the free safety that can cover sideline to sideline like Earl Thomas. That's gonna be the issue. So y'all
We'll
gonna be a
see.
bit overrated. When y'all play good teams, they gonna kind of expose y'all. Now
We gonna
you're
see.
gonna have your offense, to try and help pick up the slack, because offensively, for the most part, y'all gonna be able to score with pretty much anybody until y'all face the elite of the elite, like the 49ers. You know what I'm saying? One of us that got an elite defense, with a pass rush, linebacker, secondary, we're going to be able to hold up to at least contain y'all. We ain't going to completely stop you, but we can contain you. You know what I'm saying? I see.
I'm not gonna even. I'm not gonna say anything right now until these games start playing, man. You know, we got too many new pieces, a new defensive scheme. So I'm not gonna sit here and tell you we're gonna be able to do this and do that. That's a little bit that's a bit premature. And I'm not one of them type of Cowboy fans that's going, oh no, we going this and we got this and we got this person do this, we got this person do that. I'm not agreeing with you, you know,
Right.
but I'm not gonna say I'm totally disagreeing with you until I see some games. Right now I like the way the defense looks. You know what I'm saying? We getting more turnovers than we did last year, even in just the preseason. We got some ball hawks on the team at the moment. We're gonna see what happens when the games start to really count. But we got some ball hawks I've been noticing from the practices and even in these games, even though we've lost both the preseason games. we've had more takeaways than the opposing team. Okay,
Right.
so that's a good start. So I got to see with these corners because we let go of all our corners except for Anthony Brown, which I don't trust him to be honest with you. And then we got Davon, what's his name? Diggs. I can't think his first name right now. Trayvon Diggs. Now that boy did pretty good for a rookie, made some rookie mistakes, but he showed the most promise out of any cornerback we've had in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Outside of maybe the dude we just let go last year, before last year started. We ain't got that big contract. So I got to see. You know what I'm saying? I got to see. I think we got some. I think we've got some safeties that's gonna be able to do something. We got some cornerbacks that's gonna be able to cover. Our key really is gonna be our defensive line. Your defensive line can get pressure, then you ain't got to have the best backfield.
I was dancing with exactly what I was gonna say. They hold the keys to everything.
Yeah.
If y'all can get consistent pressure, then y'all gonna then that's gonna help your secondary, is gonna help everybody, and your defense to hold up. But I'm wondering about the interior of your defense. Are they gonna be able to get pressure? Or are they gonna be able to hold up against the run? Because that's also gonna be a key. If the tackles can just run your defensive ends up the field, and them boys in the middle ain't collapsing that pocket, QB can just step up into the pocket and have an eternity. And the longer that he got to throw the ball, the more that zone is gonna stretch and expand. You know what I'm saying? Now the rookie that you got, I know he got speed, and maybe he can be a highlight for your linebacking core, but Jalen Smith, man, he is horrible at misdirection. If he got to change direction or anything like that, if you have him dropping in coverage, teams is going to attack him. So you're going to have to take him off the field on third down.
I think Quinn gonna get him right. But last year, what's the name just wasn't playing people right. That's why he ain't past last year. Nolan, you know.
Yeah, well, I seen a play against Arizona. A play against Arizona where he took a false step towards the middle of the field, and a running back came out the backfield and caught a pass, and that boy was laboring, couldn't catch him, was completely out of position. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what I'm saying. Like misdirect, like he's a thumper, so he needs to be coming downhill. He's looking like a 2-down running back. First and second down, you can blitz him. You can have him coming, blowing up fullbacks or whatever, you know what I'm saying, in the run game, and he could thrive. If he got a back pedal or try and cover a running back or anything like that, he gonna be in trouble.
No, man. We're gonna see. Dude had over 100-something tackles last year on a bad defense. So that's why I feel Quinn getting right. Plus, they took him out of the middle linebacker spot. I believe they playing him on the weak side. So he ought to get some help with his blockers on that side, be able to go attack, do what he need to do. I don't know. I guess they could. They probably would put Neal in there on third down. Yeah. That would make sense.
Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna have to come off the field.
Yeah. We'll see, man.
All right, bro.
But yeah, we ain't got too many. I guess, look at my schedule. Yeah. Our schedule is considered to be a little weak at the moment. Because the Saints is not necessarily considered a threat with what's the name gone?
Taysom, you're
Breeze
right.
Gone.
With Taysom Hill at quarterback.
Nah, right now it's Winston.
And they having problems with they number one wide receiver.
Thomas.
Yeah. Because he just had a surgery, so he ain't even healthy right now. Emmanuel Sanders went to Buffalo. So they wide receiving core ain't what it's been. They don't have a quarterback. The Saints ain't gonna be nothing, man. So y'all gonna have a cakewalk and everybody gonna be raving about y'all, man. Y'all gonna mess around and be like, y'all gonna be like 6-1, 6-2, or 6-1. You know what I'm saying? And boy, everybody gonna hype about the Cowboys.
I don't think Denver gonna be as bad as you think because they got old Teddy Bridgewater over there.
They ain't gonna be able to beat y'all.
Minnesota, I don't know. Yeah, Patriots, Giants, Carolina. I don't think it's gonna be as easy as you think.
It's gonna be a cakewalk, man. Y'all gonna be strutting around Dallas, man, like y'all all they won the lottery.
Now, hey, play the schedule you give it.
I ain't mad at you. I'm just saying y'all gonna be overrated. Y'all gonna be overrated. And throughout the season, every week when we come on here, y'all gonna be talking about how about them Cowboys and how great they look. Your defense is amazing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. Y'all gonna be overrated.
We'll see. I don't know. I don't think teams gonna be as bad as you think. We basing stuff off of last year, and last year we didn't have no for real training camps. You had COVID you had to deal with. So, everybody that looked bad last year, I don't think it's gonna look as bad. Like I said, I really think Denver's gonna look a lot better this year. Carolina may have the potential. New York didn't look too bad last year. They, started putting some stuff together with that Daniel dude they got. He's got another year, and then he's got a full camp. Now, I haven't seen any of their preseason games to see what they look like. We got Kansas City, Oakland, the Saints. I don't know. Washington. I ain't gonna say I'm worried about Washington. You got Cardinals with old Murray over there towards the end. By the end, they ought to be prime. Eagles, they're always hard to play.
Man, don't be trying to boost up that little weak schedule you got. I
don't think it's gonna be as weak as you think.
I heard three or four tough games. I think Tampa Bay, Kansas City, Washington because of that defense, and possibly the Chargers. I think
Denver, man. Stop trying to make Denver look like they.
No good. That Denver not gonna be no good, bro.
Okay, I think they're gonna surprise you. I do.
They ain't gonna surprise me. Well, I'm not gonna say that they ain't gonna be no good, but your offense is gonna be too much for Teddy Bridgewater to keep up with. They defense is solid. It ain't what it was, several years ago when they had Chris Harris and Talib and Von Miller and Malik Jackson and them boys. They ain't the same defense no more. That ain't that defense.
I'm just gonna put it on record. I think he's speaking too soon about a lot of these teams. A lot of changes been made. We got full camps going on. A lot of new coaches from last year finally getting a full camp this year to really put in what they want to put in. Last year they had to limit it. Almost everybody was limited except for the teams that had already still established coaching staffs and teams, players. You got a lot of people with a bunch of new players, new coaches that were from last year, some new coaches this year. I don't think they're gonna be as bad as you say.
Well, get what? If they better than what I say, I don't have no problem coming on saying this team, that team's better than I thought they was gonna be. Because this video is gonna be out there, so people gonna be able to go back and pull it up. But I'm just saying, a lot of them teams on your schedule, I don't think is gonna really be able to go toe to toe with y'all. Even if, well, I think some of the teams like Oakland might be able to put up some points. You know what I'm saying? Like some of these teams, I think will be able to move the ball because I do think that, like I said, your defense, the defense that you running, a lot of teams have seen it. And unless your defensive coordinator makes some fundamental changes to what he's doing,
He did. He said he revamped his whole defensive scheme, and none of what he's running this year, he's run before. It ain't been seen before. That's what he said. So we'll see.
Yeah, because
You know,
when it don't work for a few plays, he gonna go back to what he know. You know, you was a head coach in Atlanta for about 5-6 years or something. Now you running plays you ain't never ran before. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you got a new team, so why not? You know what I'm saying? You got a new team. You had an off season. You got a
the main reason why not is because your predecessor was only there for 1 year and got fired. You don't want to be the same one in the same boat where you in Dallas for your first year trying some new stuff and y'all giving up big plays and you get fired too.
I don't think he get fired after the first year. Simply because unlike Nolan, the defense is bought in this year. You know what I'm saying? Defense is fully bought in from Jump Street. They wasn't with Nolan. Even when they started playing a little bit better, they still wasn't bought in. You know what I'm saying? So I think he get more than this year, just depending on how they look. You know what I'm saying? If injuries play a huge part in it, which I know we all have injuries, but if injuries is to the point where it play a huge part in it as to why the defense look is terrible, if we end up with the same numbers we did last year, being one of the worst defenses, allowing the most points in franchise history, then yeah, you getting booted. So I know the name here. But
yeah, and that's why I thought, you know, he was gonna run what he know. Because it will, especially with the schedule y'all got. You can run that defense, and if, like you say, if your pass rusher is working against some of these worst teams, these bad teams, your defense gonna look good. The play calls is simple. Your responsibilities are simple, so everybody get to play fast, rally to the ball, keep everything in front of you. You know what I'm saying? And force teams to go 8, 9, 10, 11 plays in order to score a touchdown. You just got to buckle down in the red zone. But if you want to try and be like well, I don't want to say him. I don't want to say your head coach, because he also came in saying that he learned some new stuff, and you know what I'm saying, and all of that.
I mean, but last year you couldn't really put that in. Without a training camp in the off season, man,
That's
you
true.
gotta go with what you know. You know what I'm saying?
True.
But now you got a off season, mini camp, preseason, 4 preseason games to go along with that. You got plenty of time to put in some new stuff. So that's why I said we just gotta wait and see. I'm not jumping the gun this year and saying nothing about what we gonna be, how we gonna look. I ain't doing it. Not this year. Not this year. All I'm gonna tell you, I don't like my backup quarterback. And honestly, at this point, I'm saying at this point, I'm really not that happy with my defensive depth chart. I'm not that happy with it. You know what I'm saying? We still got a lot of work to do on our depth players right now, our backups. You know.
Yeah, well, see, that's how I feel. So everything for me is predicated on injuries. You know, like we deep on defensive line, we solid at linebacker on defense. My cornerbacks is super thin. I got 2 strong starters, but after them, it's looking real shaky. You know what I'm saying? Offensively, is my offensive line depth. I'm deep at running back. My wide receivers gonna be good. Tight ends is solid. You know what I'm saying? But it's my offensive line. If somebody on my offensive line get hurt, particularly my 2 tackles and my center, if I lose either one of them, it's gonna be bad. And of course, Jimmy. If I lose Jimmy, we ain't got no hope of going to the Super Bowl. The young buck ain't ready, and ain't no quarterback ever did it. He can't take us. If we
You
help,
saying ain't no quarterback ever did it?
Yeah.
And what's the name win his first year? What you talking about?
Who?
Roethlisberger. Roethlisberger won the Super Bowl his first year. his rookie year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He won the Super Bowl in his second year.
No. I might
Yeah.
look that up, man. I'm pretty sure it was his first year.
Yeah, it
But
was.
then again, my memory ain't been good all night, so I ain't gonna even play with
but
y'all.
I'm
Folks watching
jumping,
this podcast.
I'm jumping out the window, man. If my team is healthy, we the team to beat in the NFC. We the most balanced team in all the NFC if we healthy. Period. Hands down. End of story. Offense, defense, special team. We the most balanced. We the strongest team out there. If we healthy. We stronger than Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay was a 9-7 team last year.
It's a pandemic, and they still managed to win the Super Bowl.
They got hot. They got hot. But like I said, Tom Brady.
That defense, the way that defense played last year, and the GOAT on the team, dang it, I can't even believe I'm saying that. But the GOAT on the team, you know what I'm saying? Pretty good run, man. I don't no.
Man,
I'm sorry.
I remember the
put
GOAT.
y'all.
I remember the GOAT throwing a whole bunch of interceptions in them playoffs too. He kind of got carried. Now I'm not gonna take nothing away from Tampa Bay, man. They've had the number one rush defense for like the last 2 years. I don't think that they secondary is great, but they get decent enough pressure with their front four, to rush some things. I just don't think, that team, especially with my pass rush, because we can rush the passer too. We can get in Tom Brady's face a little bit. Because my two boys in the middle is gonna collapse that pocket. D Ford then came back healthy. You know what I'm saying? We done added some depth along my defensive line, defensive end position. So Tampa Bay is really the only team. We got Green Bay number. My division is tough, especially playing us. And so Seattle Seattle, Arizona gonna always be a problem. We got the Rams number. I don't care that they got a new quarterback. We got their number. So it just really boiled down to Tampa Bay for me in the NFC. But I think we the team to beat in the NFC if we healthy. You muted yourself.
I know the background noise. I was trying to minimize it. I don't know, man. I can't see Tampa Bay. You got Green Bay. I was gonna say the Rams, but I don't know. You got Matthew Stafford there. I gotta see. I gotta see if he's gonna be any better than Goff with that team. You know what I'm saying? But they are solid. They got a solid team. They got a good running game. They got a good defense. They got a good quarterback. Who many would argue is better than Jimmy, but I'm not saying
they starting running back Cam Akers is injured. I think he tore his ACL.
That's right.
They lost their defensive coordinator, along with a couple of pieces on defense. So their defense ain't gonna be as good, and you can't drop back 35 times against my defense and think you're gonna beat us.
Well, we're gonna see who step up in the running game.
Nobody. Not against my defense.
Man, look. Okay, whatever. We'll see.
I'm just
saying,
man. We'll see. Again, this is healthy now. This is healthy.
Yeah. Put that caveat up in there.
Yeah, because my team got to be healthy. If we injured, you know what I'm saying, especially in my secondary, then that changes the game. But last year, we was a top 5 defense. We didn't have no Richard Sherman, no D Ford, no Nick Bosa. You know what I'm saying? We lost a linebacker. We was kind of thin last year. We went through a couple of defensive players. And we still had a top 5 defense. And my offense wasn't giving them no help. Turning turning the ball over and all types of stuff. So we coming back here, and D4 didn't play it all last year. He looking great in camp. Bosa coming back. We added 2
Bro, y'all
defense.
wasn't top 5 last year.
Yes, we was.
No, y'all was 17. I'm looking at the stat.
What you looking at? What's the stat?
Team defense. Team defense. Team defense. They actually had the Rams. This is 2020. Let me go back. 2020 defensive statistics. They had the Rams first.
Yeah, the Rams was first.
Right. So it's Rams, Ravens, Steelers, Washington, Saints.
Look at
Dolphins,
scoring defense. That's how you tell the best defense.
Well, that depends on the people. Most go by yards allowed.
Yeah, but
Most
you know,
when they talk about
knowledgeable football fans go by points allowed. How many points did you score? Yeah, I don't care about the yards you get from 20 to 20. Is you getting in the end zone?
Well, y'all wasn't top 5 total defense, so y'all, I don't see this. I got to see if I can find what scoring defense stat said. So maybe that. There we go. Scoring defense. No, y'all wasn't top 5 in scoring.
Man, what you looking at?
Not according to this. I'm on Pro Football Reference. Top 5 is Rams, Ravens, Steelers, Washington, and the Saints on scoring defense. Y'all are still 17. Y'all average allowing 24.4 points a game. And that would make sense considering, y'all lost Jimmy. Y'all played like, 2-3 different backups. Y'all was on the field a lot.
And you looking at what?
I was looking at Pro Football Reference. They got something else on here. They got y'all in 5, but I don't know what this is from. Let me see if I can find one that you would consider reputable. Let me see what ESPN is at.
That's what I'm logging on too.
I know that's what you want to go by. Let me see ESPN. For whatever reason, ESPN ain't showing no stats. It's talking about
Here you go. 2020 total defense stats. We was 5th. The Rams, Washington, Pittsburgh, New Orleans, San Francisco. We gave up 214 yards a game. And we gave up 24 points. Yeah.
I don't know why the other one says something different though. It had y'all 17 for 2020.
I agree with you. Total yards is the stat to go by, not points allowed.
Yeah, that's what they going by. Okay. They do show y'all 5th on here. Which I don't know how much I trust this because we should have been last and we're not.
Well, no, y'all improved in the second half of the season. Y'all improved from where y'all was.
Man.
The first 6 weeks where y'all was, y'all improved a whole lot on the back half.
Man, them first 10 weeks. The first 10 weeks was terrible.
Well, I know you was really, really bad the first 6 weeks when Dak was there. And he having to throw for 450 every game and almost 40 points just to win. You know what I'm saying?
Dude had over 1,800 yards his first 6 games.
Yeah. And he ain't even finished the 6th game. So that was really 5. That was really 5.
5.5.
Yeah, 5.5. But yeah, man, we the team to beat in the NFC if we healthy.
Okay. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. All right, man. Let me get up out of here.
All right, bro, man. I appreciate you jumping on, man.
Ain't no problem, bro. I'm gonna try to get on every chance I get.
All right, well, yeah, we gonna go and jump back on next week. Try and crank it up next weekend.
Okay. Sunday.
Huh?
Sunday.
Yeah, Saturday or Sunday. Well, we could just keep it on Sunday since that's what we was doing last year. Yeah, so we'll just do it on Sunday.
All right.
All right, bro. Appreciate you.
No problem, bro.
All right, one.